Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm gonna make you guys a simple recipe that I like to do on my lazy days. Today's one of my lazy days, and it's very filling and satisfying. I've been doing this for years. I'm gonna do it with what I have today. I usually add a little bit more vegetables and stuff like that, but as for today, I'm gonna show you right now what we're gonna do. And I call it, as my kids know it as papas con pollo. And come along for this recipe. So this is what I'm gonna use: 2 of these el pato sauce, 4 potatoes, a cup and a half of rice, my chicken bouillon, black pepper, garlic powder, and cumin, half an onion. I'm only gonna use half an onion, 2 tomatoes, and my chicken thigh that I'm about to cut right now and clean. I'll take out all this fat. And yeah, once I finish cutting and peeling my potatoes, I'll show you guys what I do with this. So my onion, I'm gonna cut it like this and just take out the seed. And I'm gonna do losing it, it's alive. I'm gonna do half moons, if that's what you call them. I don't know. I don't do them too thick and not too thin. This is like about, and they're not even, and I really don't get very picky about it. Like I was saying, I also put other vegetables on there usually. Or sometimes if I wanted my kids to really eat vegetables, I will put like yellow peppers and green peppers and broccoli, and you know, that's how I will make them eat it. I have a pot here where I'm putting this. I'm gonna first put the tomato and the onion with the chicken, but I'm gonna start by cutting this. The tomato, it doesn't really matter how you cut it. I cut it like in 4s. I cut it in 4s, and because like I said, it's just for I guess for flavor, for seasoning, so the chicken won't be too bland. So the chicken, I'm gonna do it about this size, like where they're able to like still have that chew, but also it doesn't get all, I don't know if se despedace, for it to fall apart when you're cooking it. So that's about how I do it. Like I was saying, I'm taking out as much of the fat as I can, and then just cutting them and putting them in the pot. Because right now I'm just gonna season it with the seasonings that I have, that I showed you guys, and put it in the fire. So we'll be back. Let me finish doing this, and when I'm about to do the potatoes, I'll show you guys about how big the potatoes, give or take, be, so it could be cooked even at the same time. And like I said before, I don't measure. I just, until my ancestors tell me to stop, that's when I stop. I don't stop. I like to make sure my food is seasoning, though, for sure, not salada or anything like that, but just like well seasoned. So there goes out of oh wow, this was really, this is a powder, the garlic powder. And on the cumin, I just do, I forget that I don't use that, you guys. Totally forgot that I don't use that. So I just use this little tiny one, which is 1/4 of a teaspoon. Just see, it's even, so that's what I use. I don't really measure or anything like that. And I'm gonna do 2 of these, because later on, once I put the potato, I'm gonna put a little bit more. So for now, so to get the chicken going, we're gonna only use 2. So let's give it a little stir so everything could be coated, because we're gonna let it cook. So let me show you guys. If you guys could leave this marinating for like maybe anywhere from like an hour to 2 hours, it'll be better, because the chicken would absorb like all the seasoning and the spice that you're putting in it and stuff like that. But since it's those lazy days, we're just doing it like this. So I'm gonna show you how it looks. Throw it in the stove and put a lid on it and check on it constantly to stirring it. Okay, and this is how it looks, like I said. So now we're just gonna cook this, make sure the chicken cooks all the way through and stuff like that. I didn't put no oil, no grease, no nothing, because the chicken, I left a little bit of fat, so that's the fat that we're gonna use. As you guys already see, it's already like letting some down here, so we'll come and check on it in a little bit. So my potatoes are already peeled, and now I'm just gonna cut them in fourths as well. And then from each papa, I'm right here, I'm gonna get like three pieces. So it'll be 3 even pieces like this. Sometimes I'll put more potato because we really like the papa with the sauce, like how it makes it. So, and then I also, while the chicken, I don't throw this right away because the potato will dissolve completely if I wait until the chicken is ready and the potatoes are ready together. So what I do, I will chop my potatoes, have everything ready, and let them soaking in water so they could release a little bit of the starch that they have, but not for a long time, because it's what makes your sauce thick, and we like a thick sauce around here. So like I said, this is not a lot of potato. I'll sometimes put a little bit more because sometimes they do want more potato than chicken. They'll be like, where's the potato, where's the potato? But like I said, this is what we have now. And like I said, this is very easy, simple, and fast. Like this is like maybe like 30 minutes. I think probably what takes the longest is the rice. So by the time, if you put it together, if you put the rice and stuff like that, by the time the rice is ready, this should be ready. So that's what I do. So like I said, that's that. Right now what I'm gonna do while my chicken is almost ready, I'm gonna clean up, put my spices away, and I'll be back. Ooh, things gonna go foggy. Okay, so right when it's like this, we're gonna throw in our potatoes. So here goes the potato, and we're gonna throw half, or like about this much on here. Mix it up again. And I'm gonna leave it like this for like about maybe like 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna throw in the sauce. So let's come back in 5 minutes. And our rice, I'm not opening it, but as you guys can see, it's almost done. So I'll give this one like another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna turn it off. Also, so when I turn this off, then I'm gonna let it sit. When I put the sauce in the chicken, I'm gonna turn this off and just forget about it until the chicken, the sauce is ready. Okay, as you guys can see, I already stabbed the potato with a fork, and they're ready. So we're gonna turn it off and get ready to plate. I don't know if you guys see, it's still a little bit it's not as watery. Most of the water like render, you guys can see like this, all of this was under the caldo. Sometimes I let it like boil all the way up, like for it to like really have like a simmer, and I think that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna remove as much of that grease as I can, and that's because I didn't use nothing. I didn't use no oil, no nothing. That's all from the chicken. That all came from the chicken. And I'm gonna remove that and start serving. My rice is already ready too. I already turned it off, so now let's serve. All right, you guys, here it is. It's so good. It's really, really hot, so I'm gonna wait. But my rice is not white, fully white, because instead of regular salt I use the chicken bouillon, so that's why it looks like that. And we usually eat it in a bowl because my kids most likely will put sour cream on this, because sometimes, I don't know if you guys know, but sometimes del pato's a little spicy, stuff like that. But you guys, the steam. This is really good. The potato is really, really good. It's like fork tender. You guys can see the steam coming out. But this is like, you could dip it in the sauce like that, and like I said, enjoy, you guys. Try this recipe. Like I said, this is what I do for my lazy days. This is for my lazy days. This is so good. So like I said, I hope you guys like this recipe. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll stay here for the next time. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell, so every time I post a video you guys get a notification. And comment down below if you guys ever eat this before. Have you guys had it? What do you guys call it? Like I said, one day I didn't know what to make to eat. This is what I had at home, and this is what I came up with. And I don't know, guisado or something, but for us it's pollo con papas. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and see you guys next time. Bye.